Well, guys, what is going on here? Schmollers here, Barry's here. What's going on here? Want to hear some content? What's going on here? Episode 7, also 8, season 3 podcast. It's kind of a long story about it. A little story about the end of the bill. So yeah, see how's everybody doing? So yeah, hope everybody doing so good. So let's get started. Okay, guys are new around here. Please subscribe. Turn on my ringers members, and let's get started. All right, so Zetos, Zini. Yo, what's smoking? Everything's doing great. Everything's doing good so far. So we got the two brothers here, Brandon, Brandon and Colin. We got Brandon and Colin. Again, trying to turn my camera over. All right. Excuse me for a bit. Okay. All right. Two brothers here. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey. All right. Sorry about that. So we had some rumors that we wanted to check it out. First thing we can talk about Power Rangers, Dinosaur Records, movies, and all the cool stuff we're going to be talking. And we're still going to be talking about our projects. So I don't know when it's going to be ready. So my scopes will be complete. Will be finished by then. Before next year, the Money Here's productions will be starting by next year. So it's before we're going to start exercise and had all this and this stuff will be ready. And hopefully it will be released by next year if we find out. Because that's what we started to do is to do a YouTube series, like having people to do an autism on. It's about character, what special skills you guys are doing, what. So let's get started with this podcast. How's everybody doing today? Friday Gunners Squad's fast one. I'm doing good. Just checking. How's everybody doing so today? I hope everybody doing so good today. Pretty almost doing a candle kiss. Yesterday is Shark Tanks, and you guys know in the community post that I shown you guys that I called it. I mean, it is horror legends. Now I'm gonna make this really clear for you, but not your fans, but a wonder over there who's trying to. It's just doing, and it's not a content. It is actually my inventions that I came up with, drawing something. Um, the one that's gonna be having to store Shark Tanks. So lightning is going to be called chaos elements, but mostly it's not going to be defended by three rangers, purple, gold, and white. Well, lightning, son of light or fire, and snow, ice. Those are green elements of the chaos. Almost combined of Shonet, the Power Rangers also use chaos elements with Dinosaur King, Morpher, and something else. It's not nothing else. So that's what inspired my inventions for store. It's got nothing to do with my production. That's my drawing, and it's also my drawing for inventors for the future that we learned on advanced room. My volunteer job that we learned on for 25th. That's it's pretty late, so hopefully you see there. All right, so there's some rumors, and I wanted to shout out to the fan club and also there was also AKA Final Podcast and stuff information about that. They are coming back, so VR Troopers. And I remember watching VR a few years ago. Now, which way? And you guys didn't notice this. The actor who plays the VR Trooper was going to originally going to be playing the new White Ranger. So the same exact day with Jason David Franks, he was going to be that one. Because I really like Jason David Franks. I also love it too. Because he's a one-time legend himself. But that is the point for these two story about these two came the same exact day. The autism for being true, but you know how everybody would be sad because they want JJ David Link's dad to wear a Power Ranger, so I respect that. So the troopers are basically coming back, and now are basically on the comic book. Right. It's too many again. They are very also coming back in the comic books. Maybe one day they will completely will be on that will be on the Boom Comics. So shout out to the Boom Studios and also shout out to Melon Prince and Michael Yost. So here's is going to say there for 2025. We're gonna read this article. Join us Power Rangers from experience the Power Ranger universe we've never seen before. Discover us excluding spoilers and insane. Can't really do it. So let me know in the comments. Um, Enter Racer, I can't pronounce it too. Power Rangers from number one, Boom Comics. The new team of the new team I can't pronounce it again. I should have done that before I came on this podcast. So I'm trying to do the best I could to read it. So definitely if he wants this, you're not a one-on-one, even though everyone any of us can't read that too or speak. Um teenagers mentor alternate threats of holding a blue reboot of the Power Rangers legacy. Exploring incoming issues, promises of crossover and the legendary Rangers, artificial brought to life. That's a pretty good one. And then you'll see there in the article. We'll send you guys over there. You guys can check out the information. So and next week, the Boom Comics will set out a future of Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. Going forward to 2025 with the Power Rangers, Bombs, and Ones. By these two creators, shout out to these people as reveal about the river cool during self the same Diego comic but today we reveal something else from this first issue spoiler. So warning, spoiler words. If you guys don't want to hear it, please do. Because this is the only one everybody gets. Again, back in the day, I'm gonna say this twice, and I'm gonna repeat it twice again. From back in the day, it used to be people who tell stuff. And I know I said it like twice, and I'm gonna say it again. I'm gonna keep repeating it until they understand it, because you can't stop people for not spoiling stuff. Just because this is special stuff they didn't see. So sometimes people had to get used to it, but I will show you guys this of the VR Troopers, and I really wish, and we've been talking about this other day because This is the first comic book, and I really love that design. And speaking of that, we're gonna do review on Christmas of VR Troopers. See how it goes because I haven't even seen it in a while. I mean I remember seeing this, but I always seen it as Power Rangers, Spider Man, DC Winter. I know one of my friends loved Deadpool and Wolverine, but Wolverine is also the coolest one. But we're brand Wolverine and Spider Man for the reason why, because they're part of the Jedi Heroes too. Because a single that they are part of the Jedi Heroes, Marvel's two superheroes on all times and never either get invisible Matt. I wish they did because it would have been massive crossover between these two franchises of Marvel. So VR Troopers is also a Dodson for Sentai. Also the Sentai. Alright, so if you see there, I love it away. They save the world today. And this is the best design up to all. I really wish they would have done exactly the same thing for me. Because I would have told them my ideas of how these all started, how to should have make this thing, because I know the Japanese didn't like the original lettering. I mean, they should at least let us keep. So we could tell the better stories and how they all started. Of Red Turtle Ranger, who creates the universe, along with these legends with three elements. Monster Masters create this all power of chaos, who creates the elements, are single dome, you guys noticed by then. That's what will be up onto the lunch for Dino Charles Ferry. And I know he loved to say the same thing. So I know he didn't get the chance. I'm gonna have to retape the read on. Excuse me. I'm gonna have to retape the read on. So yeah, we had special news for each one of these bands. But in the future, we also heard it's gonna be another Power Rangers event, but we'll see how it goes. But all we glad as earlier months next year, it's going to be getting better. So hopefully we get the stuff for the reboot, because we had so many predictions what it's going to be about coming up next year. So continue this article. It will be about VR Troopers. It looks like VR Troopers will be joining the Power Rangers cast. VR Troopers was the first official TV series to Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. Another American was of the three different Japanese TV series, the land from 1994 through 1996. The TV was canceled after 2 seasons as their available to Japanese fans was quicker and exaggerated. Ooh, relief. Yeah, so now there is some hints that some of these people and also started to breathe for cool. I wanted to shout out to these people. So I really love the design of this. I really love the way they did with this art. It looks pretty decent. Not in Otakon, but it's also focused on the story, how they managed to come on to stop these enemies. Not only that, the villains who's trying to rank on the wolf. Because this is the first thing they should have done that in the virtual series. So, in 2018, the rights were transferred to Hasbro That's why Brian Gordon, who also are friends with Saban that time. Also, his main reason he is the greatest of all times, not only for Power Rangers, Transformers, Peter Warner Pony, G.I. Joe, and any other franchise that he makes some very good starts on that really keep the franchise and the legacy going for that one. A part of the Power Rangers brand. Now Via Troopers is going to be a part of the Power Rangers. As a part of Power Rangers brand, there is going to be 4 joiners cohorts and by interhearts like for this issues, especially the Via Troopers was going to be in it. So this is pretty interesting about it, if you guys know what I mean. So I will send it in let me see if I find some. So this is gonna be interesting. And you need and you see how Roy goes on the story. Now this is supposed to be that now the stories will be about Roy, who is also no, not Roy. Rowan, who is also sisters of Jason Jaden, who is also Jaden's sister from Samurai, also the oldest, Warty. But the um Japanese sentence is kind of strange to me to tell you guys this, but I don't know if you guys noticed this, but tell you a strange truth in this Japanese sentence. She's young enough to be his mom, but also wow. So yeah. So and Fissel a part of whatever you want to call this, but official. But yeah, like I said, and the Japanese counterparts of her counterparts on they're not really senior sister. I mean Jaden counterparts, I think forgot what his name. Let me know what's a comment below. Um I think he got adopted by her, but she's that's kind of strange. Yeah, if you guys know what I mean. It's really kind of strange if you know what I mean. So that's the point. Also, shout out to these guys because you guys are the greatest. The reason why you guys are the greatest because you support our Money Heroes content and our community. But next year will be season 4. I'm still gonna be working on that. I really wish I would have had my gloss band at that because in that case I could still use it again the way I used to make that music a couple of years ago because it's way more better if I could use these Kawhi's bad instrument back again to make more business like that. And including Dino Thunder, because I remember Dino Thunder music that I play on listen to I like. So yeah, those are the best one. And I remember Mighty Morphin. Now best Mighty Morphin sounds is actually good. But it didn't get all the way down to um now I did Wild Force. I did Dino Thunder. Nah, I probably did Money One for who knows. But I did one of these songs too, and this is literally uncommon because I love listening to it. But I didn't physically didn't do the West of that because I didn't listen to because but I did walk up the part that I did too with my style because it's my jam. I really love GarageBand so far. So, you know what I mean? GarageBand amp was the greatest that you could download that and yeah, go download that and make your music and hopefully you can make your production or everything you can sing it to or whatever. So, yeah. Um to get to the point for this one of the comic books, greatest news unknown times. And then you got to see other cool stuff that the Boom Comics created on that is going to be in the future. Power Rangers, they will make it part two, Instance 2, and Instance 3. If you see on there, they will be making Instance 2 and Instance 3, but we'll send you that so you can, so yeah. I will send you guys that so you could like listen to it, read this article, and see what it's going to be about in the future. Power Rangers. So basically, you guys know this, Molly. Right, so that's what you know. So we're gonna send this to and one. If you want to check it out, please sure you check out this article. The link will be in the article and see if we got the special news. Alright, so is that works? Meanwhile, I'm married. I guess you don't know what I want. So the link will be on the new description box. In case one of you guys want to check it out or see what is the special news about it. Because it's already is pretty cool that we get to see the VR troopers after these years that we go once and on, and now we finally get to have it. So hopefully in the future we get to see the VR troopers teaming up with the Power Rangers again because I really wish they would have came in, but if Universe would bring back the old Rangers again, why could we? If Netflix had Power Rangers, why couldn't YouTube series? Because after all, I see some couple people did. I see YouTube people. Give it one second. Um, I was talking. I see YouTube people. See a lot of the watchers that did YouTube series, and then did a lot. If Power Rangers did, if YouTube series did Power Rangers, then it would have been a masquerade that it'd be 100% sure that the fans would have loved it so badly, and we could have had it. That I could have even had it myself. But again, if Netflix did it, why can YouTube did too? Because YouTube, they literally did a YouTube series of all movies and shows. Just to base it on the story. So that is based on my point. I will make it a new one. So that is the base of my point from this one. If YouTube series does that for Power Rangers like us, because we basically that was actually came from me because I'm actually come up with the story of a YouTube series. YouTube series that we still come up with that usually. I'll let you my camera on. See it. Now that one got out of the way. And I love me. I will forgive me for that. I literally love listening to this music. Did a lot of swords back then. So, and the next thing we're gonna talk about is Sonic, because Sonic is basically I don't know is this year. No, it is this year. Sorry, Sonic, who's also coming up this week. Not this week, but next one I think. Let me know in the comments what movie's gonna be coming up. So, Sonic, if you guys are biggest fan of Sonic, um, two people free for free because Sonic is basically coming up. And you guys didn't notice who's going to be there? Shadow. Shadow is definitely is going to be there. I think this movie is going to be success. It depends how good this movie is of this backstories between fighting between Sonic and Ultra. It's pretty very iconic, and I can't wait to see that about. Even though shout out to every single one of these guys with Sonic. So yeah, open distance, Lewis and Stitz. We're going to talk about this one in a minute. But to get to the point with Sonic was I did see the first one a lot of times behind on a fighter when Sonic was literally had his own powers with lightning styles on. It's basically on something with energy, but it's lightning energy swords connect to him with his power speed. This is really iconic so far. So shout out to these actors. And Shadow, I want to see what happens. I mean, Shadow is the bad guy. I mean, but he will kick people's butts, especially Sonic. So yeah, Lewis and Stitch. Lewis and Stitch. Oh man, our childhood is coming back. Dreams come true. If it comes back with the Power Rangers, um, teaming up with Jet. I mean, goodness, man, I remember watching that as a kid, and I do remember watching that when it first came on watching me. But man, coming back, the starters is coming back by a CGI real life or live action. If they made this in 2003 and three, not only for the cartoon series but a real life one that time, because if you see this PS2 where they almost did it, and I really wish they did, it would have taken some graphite from the PS2 version or something like that, and just make it like usually from back in the day. It would this movie would have been great by then back then, 20 years ago. But look at this, I think will this movie because but I really walked away they both but like a dreams is coming true. They will bring some more to this. So yeah, basically we'll be replacing that. Stitz and Lewis. We all Lewis are man. I try. I haven't. We some people didn't watch this very one ever since because I love the way they did. Stis and Louis is our childhood, and I remember that it was just yesterday. Louis, not Louis, Louis and Stitz is our childhood. Louis and Stitz is as we Willow. Willow and Stitz is as we people's childhoods is coming back. Man, I can't believe that it's coming true ever since the weekend. I remember he was only doing 10, 9. I was probably little then when it first came, but I haven't even canceled until would have been later, a couple of years later on, probably 3 years later on. No, I was probably 2 then when this show came on. I haven't get to it until all the way down here to 3. That's when I first started it, interested to watch that. I didn't watch it when it went, but I do remember what's the name once Lily, Lily, and Stitz, who was also for Disney on our childhood. If they bring back Wakanda characters again, having a crossover, I remember they did a crossover with of doing Once Upon a Studios with all Disney characters. If we bring back Jettis again, the way they used to be back in 20 years ago or 22 years ago when Power Rangers was brought back to Disney by Disney. But we wanted to make it a half dark way to focus on these characters and we want the universe to see how it is. Then it would be like a mass fit that it would be a tough one that everyone, these fans, would be free to watch it again, and then it would have been a blast. Everyone would be excited to see that because if we were inspired by these characters, and well, not inspired by kids, but inspired by that, inspired by this one, inspired by that, inspired combining the knowledge together. It's like a vision that I come up with originally. Then it would have been a blast to have the crossover between these superheroes, Jet's heroes. Like I remember that was just they, they almost had one, and the way that you see it with the old characters, the old animations bring back again, and it almost reminds you of 2003 when the character came to real life and still animated, like the Looney Tunes two back in action. It's pretty good animation then. If they do the 2003 camera version of that, and I think they did, I think they did. It's really cool with Spidey. One previous sword of the Mighty Heroes content, entertaining it will be inspired by then. Not only that. Now, last year, or year before I graduated, my friend from Ukraine bought me this. It is Power Rangers Ultra Rage The best of Power Rangers ultimately is also by Disney. Just you guys let you guys know, I had this. My friend of mine from Ukraine came here, and I asked him what he had for Christmas. Lots West, I can't remember. But he got me this. Call son, thank you very much. I remember I used to have this when I was a kid, but it's good to have this thing again, because that was my childhood. And I remember I got this, and I still had this, and I still got this for my friend. And as soon as I had that one, because we done it went out. But well, it was just like yesterday when people used to do that from back in the day. Crazy Night knows what Miss Hotshot does, but we wanted to be focused on the, the half dark, like once and always did. They did it by using the word kill, not wanting to start it with 20 years because it's not gonna bring back. And also shout out to the Porta, the fan club. But we wanted to be focused on to make pretend and make these get these people's characters right, the backstory and the fights. That's the reason why that we wanted to be focused on these characters. I got a couple of days before I leave. See, my mom's giving me food. So yeah, basically you guys never know. It depends on you guys know this. Very good. Pretty good now. So yeah, I'm very excited about everything. But it's coming for this year, and I will do review of it. And oh man, oh yeah. Speaking of Super Sentai, I did see of Hero King Ultra in space along with Decker Ranger and Old Ranger, and it's basically we call the Black Ranger King Ranger. And I walked away that they come up with. Man, I can't believe. And some of these characters came back, but I really wish Decker Master Morph again. And I hear his voice so many times that I got this stuff from. I really love the Shadow Ranger, the Japanese counterparts. And he did a voice of SPD, Japanese dude. And it's great. It's pretty arborous. I'm really surprised about it. And shout out to this actor. Man, this actor is really phenomenal. Who is also the greatest icon on all times. Shout out to these actors from Japan, Toei. Shout out to this company. Because they never give up. They literally keep fighting so much. This is the reason why that I watched it last night, and we keep fighting for that one. But we also want them to know that we're doing it for the fans, like Jason Jr. Franks. Not only for him, Brian Gardner is another one that I love about it because he come up with brilliant ideas to make this franchise go on. And I'm gonna put this on film again. Brian Gordon is the brilliant ideas at all times.
and also it wasn't. Blind Guardian is also a weapon too, because he basically would come up with something. And also started to Blake. I did a test him the other day, and he lost my time. So started to Blake for instance. Blake Fonson from Turbo. Everyone who always liked that, I remember I watched it as a kid, even though it sucks. But it could have been better. But Blake Austin, now if we bring his character back, how old is going to be by then? Because I know powers, but I know he came back in space. But if we bring back him again, well, we gotta find somebody who do the voice of him. And I wish we did a real life one, but again, it's really sucks. I don't know. Again, it's really sucks. Like literally. And he gets me because I told you it's not a closet. Yeah. But yeah, dating about it is about the whole system needs to know it. It's cool ideas about it. Find a mystery about Justin, the Blue Turbo Ranger. I think it's basically they never even tell us how Justin got his powers back. Like maybe people from but Zordon's planet came back and brought back restored the powers. But they never tell me who. It's got nothing to do with it because Ninja has been created by those people before him. He was created by him. Also create the dinosaurs um the real true answer is dinosaurs in the real true answer is dinosaurs documentary of him creating the dinosaur coins, the ninja coins, and also turbo coins too. But we do know the two Feds ninja created them, but we don't necessarily who created them. But in my version, it would be the true story about it. In that case, we know in my show, in my version that we making, we want to get this true facts. How he basically get these powers, or how he created to get these powers to the destiny to create them. So basically, you guys know I eat flies, and so basically, you guys know. So you guys get the point about how this should have been a show. Johnson got their powers. The same thing with Oxygen Done and and Tommy, TJ. I know Angel got his powers, but how did they manage it to get Alpha by a joke? Because me and Austin's been talking. Me and him has been talking about this other day in this other previous episodes, and we're trying to figure out how we're gonna fix how they got their powers back. Because we do know they got transferred, and the calculation their powers got restored. It that only we're trying to say in the mind version. The gift of the true story They restoring their powers. They restore their morphers. The quack is gone. This is going to be about Janet Hills, Once Upon a Hero. So that basically will get the true facts, explaining it for Billy and Jason. How they got their powers back, how they restore their morphers, and how they basically made the Rangers. So, and in true fact, it was where it's going to be these two characters, but basically not, because if I look on over there to the Japanese counterparts of Beast Morpher, Gurkenessen with Goldbusters, Coin Job versus Goldbusters. And there were Mighty Morpher team along with that, so it would be Dree with Trent, Connor, and Kara, along with. Now, before I get to the point of that, now Zach wasn't able to turn until Once and Always, because we do know the fact that Adam was there all the time until years later on. That's why we're trying to figure out what he did all these years before returning that. Sorry guys, my mom's. Sorry guys, my mom is started, and I really wish I would have had a story about that. So give me minutes and everything. So give me 1 second. Hmm. So give me minutes and everything comes like that. But yeah, like I was saying, the point of the story is gonna go. That's why he met the moon. Now, like I was saying, when I left off, that's when Zach came back and once and always. But before he get these powers, all these years, it was always Adam after Zach would transfactor him, because he joined, because Adam and Ais joined the SPA, Space Patrol Alpha. I think he meant inspired by or references of SPD, Space Patrol Delta. Now, if you guys didn't even notice that Space Patrol Delta was inspired by more and more from these weapons for them. So Adam met these Dino Rangers. No, it was Cam and Ais. I don't know the truth, but we do know she came back. It's kind of crazy because I can't try to figure out something. Because it wasn't Cat that time, it was Kim. Because we know Kim returns again in early 2000s. She got her powers back. Aisa also got her powers back because when I saw this more secrecy years ago, 15 years ago, they were um Jason out Jason Billy, um Jason Billy, Adam, Cam, Cam and Ais. They were all five of them. I guess they return again, but three people return again. Two of them also Cam and Ais. But I think people had to predict from 15 years ago, and it's going to be Waukee and Adam, Billy, Warren, Tommy, and Kim, Captain. And they were freaking late. It's going to happen. I knew it. It's going to happen. Like I said, is it really going to be happen? And years later, when they're starting doing it, and then finally, we know it's going to happen. Well, I didn't know it. People's going to know it's going to happen because 15 years in the video of the morph sequence of Adam's morph, the money morphin, then there's going to figure is it if it really is going to happen, then it's official. But now, last year, 30 years anniversary, it's now official. So yeah, it is now official because it really did happen with Rocky and Second Air getting written to. But now 20 years when they met the Dino Angels, well, Jason met Ethan when Jukin introduced to the Mighty Morphin Red, and he already met Cole, but he met him because he was gonna tell them. Notice that he was the Black Dino Ranger, and I was telling Austin about it. The Black Dino Ranger, the Black Dino Ranger, who also met them himself again. And I really wish I want to find somebody who looks like him and really sounds kind of like him or sounds impressive about him. Tommy voice. And teach him how to kick, spins kicks like Tommy styles like that. This is really good. This is really good. Like we couldn't even find a person that we was like them, but we wanted to find a person that sounds like him and really good impressions of him. Now, if they did a that, then it would have been Arnold. It would have been honored to see that guy to make his legacy on. So basically, yeah, we got Wolf, Station Lucas, Louie, and Stitch for our childhood show, and they're now bringing our white bats again. We got Sonic and Spaceman coming at Dad and Will Wing. Now I was on airing their channel the other day on their license. I haven't seen them once, so shout out to these guys. LBT, Latches 75, Senator Holster, Gus. Yeah, Gus was on there. And shout out to Trainer Furry, who loves dinosaurs. Also a Dragon Ball C2. He's not the only one. My brother is also a Dragon Ball C2. And he got Dragon Ball Z video games, and I can play past that very good as my brother does. Because boy, let me tell you something. I give up playing video games kind of years ago. Cause I'm gonna be honest, I literally suck up at some of these games that I'm playing, and I'm trying to put past that, and makes me ways quick right there and bullshit. Cause I know a lot of people felt these games had range ways crazy. It felt crazy because imagine if people from back in the day see this and notice that people ways quit right now, then they will totally be like, "What is going on with this?" Well, that's where they going with us, and they will be curious what it's all about. So, yeah, things ain't good so far, but still trying. Once for you guys to know is try harder, and you'll get it. So, yeah, just try not to do your best. Don't give up. And just think calm. It ain't work. I didn't used to be like this a long time ago. Cause I was stuck. Cause now other day, I did see my child. And speaking of this childhood, I guess you guys would have loved this. I remember I had this This is what PS2 does called Play or Jam Pack. If you guys don't know Jam Pack that had games that we used to have that we used to play on PS2 as when we were kids. I remember playing this all day. I'm not even joking. They had Star Wars, God of War. My mom lets me play that because Star Wars, Razor Car, or any single one of these. Even one I love playing that game. I miss playing that game a long time ago, but hopefully we'll play this again. But the graphics from back in the day looks they didn't kill the grandpa. We really walked away. But today version, when I played with my niece the other day, months ago, when we played the Sword of Humans, the graphic was pretty different. That's not the graphic that I knew when I was little, when I was her age. I was younger than her. Because I remember that graphite is used to be different. When I had Jam Pack, did I have all type of games with all War of Monsters and something else. I never had it at. God, it's like memories coming true. Memories coming true, and it always will be. It never stops. It keeps fighting. It keeps going. So yeah, definitely. So let me know what you guys think. Cause this is gonna be a part obviously. Let me know what the guys think. Cause I think it was the link will be in the description spots. Okay. And we'll probably talk to our members. And also set it to the Power Rangers playbacks of Catherine and Nicole. Not Nicole. Oh boy, I keep forgetting everybody's names. Let me know in the comments below. We're gonna end this podcast now because we're gonna start doing it tomorrow. Star Tanks. And the Mighty Hero. It's not gonna be that. It's gonna be a original stuff going to be talking about, and I'm still going to be working on that, working on my script so it can be done so we can start this production. And probably my friends are starting. My friends from Adjustment. If you guys notice, I am part of Adjustment Studio, so congratulate me. Be happy to me that joined the team because they are the greatest, and I'm probably not gonna do this. I mean, I did kind of do the crazy stuff when I first started it. Didn't realize that before because I didn't know. People's got to explain to me a lot. So now I do know a lot. I just got really excited and know how to make sense, you know. Hello. We're gonna start in this podcast. If you guys new around here, please subscribe and also subscribe to my friends. Because next year we're gonna do the fourth season. We're doing the fourth season, and I'm probably gonna add one of you guys over to our podcast. Well, in our intro, I meant. I'm gonna add you guys in an intro because you guys support our Mighty Heroes. If you guys want to join in my Mighty Heroes team, please request to me for next year so I could request to me for next year, for this year, so I can redo that for next year. So for fourth season for next year, so we can see how it goes for that one. Probably new late Nates, guys would not ask me anything. So you guys will get it. And also support also shout out to the content creators. You guys are all time story. Each companies and all time you guys are the creators, the fan club, the Kevin, the Fighter podcast, on anybody. Shout out to every single one of you guys right now. You guys are the greatest. The reason why you guys are the greatest because you guys support on Mighty Heroes content videos. if you guys know, the 25th is the start change, so pretty nervous right now. I'm gonna be honest. So wish me good luck and always stay by my side. So yeah, let me get it. See what's shout out to him. Also shout out to this guy, the Zeno Sando. Shout out to Zando, the two brothers of all times. Also shout out to the fan. Also shout out to Freddie Gondoran squad of all times. Crest. Alright. Shout out to the guys because you guys are the greatest. Just want to shout out one of my best friend, one of my YouTube friends over there from last 2 days ago. Yeah. Shout out to these two friends of mine from years ago. The guys are the greatest, especially Hoster, who is also a Marvin's fan. Also Pirates also. But a dinosaurs also, you guys know, I'm a fan of dinosaurs too. I literally love dinosaurs too, because I love hearing about dinosaurs a lot. And I haven't even get to dinosaurs since the last years ago, but you know me. So yeah, we'll get to the dinosaurs cool stuff, and since everyone will love John the Man, I'm really gonna add that too. People's gonna ask me what dinosaurs recommend, so we're probably gonna have to hire the guy. Start this production, making some true facts of this story. I'm just gonna be like Brian Guardian, guys, because his album is inspired by me. I mean, inspired by him, because he come up with really brilliant ideas of this franchise. So, before we go, it's morphin time. Tracery. That's what we're doing, ladies and gentlemen. The reason why you guys doing this because we're doing it for JDF. One Stacy David Break, Legendary Queen Leader, No Titans, Banner Wednesday. And also, the Legend of Self of last CDO, up as well. Lightning Guardian yourself. He was always the greatest idea designer, the greatest CGI ever, the franchise that everyone who guys love very much. We're gonna miss him a lot. Ryan going against the greatest. But yeah, that's the reason why we aspire by him. We aspire by these two guys. Care about Pathway, give it a great idea for the fans, give the fans what they want, and we give it to them. Two characters, two guys at all times, dated up, and also Brian Guardian. So yeah, we really keep it going. That's why we keep going it. We're doing it for their legacy. Always stick through it. So the reason why you guys are supporting the best because the greatest you support our Mighty Guns content. And you guys know more idea. Please subscribe to my friends, you and me. Also subscribe to my friends. And here's the script below if you guys know the information about what is going to be coming on next year of the VR Trooper. And speaking of that, I will watch it tonight. I will watch it tonight after this podcast. So yeah. And we'll probably do a review on it on Christmas. On my 7th anniversary. Or this year, or this month, or next month, who knows. So yeah. Catch you guys later, and just remember, be strong, believe in yourself, and prepare for breakfast. This will be it for the 9 episode 57, 58 of Mighty Heroes Season 3. And we'll be back to season 3, or not season 3, it is season 3. Season 3 of episode 59 of Friday. So catch you guys later, and just remember, you're always ready to blast and strike!